Machines are noticing things that do not necessarily exist. When something seems absent from vision, there is still an underlying presence that tries to explain. So tell me, what do you see?
Room 1. In the beginning, I come across with a white pole, while in the back I see a bottle of water. A small tree, a pile of hay and some flowers are laying on the ground. A white bird is sitting over the bottle. In the middle of the room, there is a structure sitting on top of a wooden floor. Is it a wooden bench, a bed or a window? A small toy elephant is sitting on the floor. A white cat is sitting on a windowsill. A pair of scissors is sitting on top of a table.
Is there a connection between hell and the death of the body? Perhaps it is for heaven, too. And maybe there is no hell to begin with. While almost everyone will have to face hell, it may not be hell's entrance.
Maybe the all-consuming dread of hell came as a negative reinforcement to overcome the naturally amplified hate and fear of death. Maybe it was a means of fostering the beginning of the overpraised and hopeful reign of love and hope. A blue umbrella and a round clock are sitting on the windowsill. A white toilet is sitting next to the window. A close-up of a person holding a hot dog. Is it a boy with a blue t-shirt or a vase with flowers in it? On the back, I see the view of a snowy mountain from the window.
Traces of raw and impetuous passion for life linger. We live without hate, in the light of despair. Anyone can see that we are so close to death. The water is breaking, it flows in waves, as it has to do here, in this crisis. Stages of decline, rapid death are met.
But we remember that life is here and we don't want it to disappear. We want to save it. But we will only see that which is there. All things will pass away, the starfish, the cicadas, the mountains, and the vastness of the universe. There is not enough time for each individual to grasp it. Room 2. In this room, I see a white chair, a white plastic container and a picture on the wall. The floor is white and the sky also. A close-up of a cake on a table. A white bird standing on top of a wooden table. If you read these words, then the first is quite obvious. But there is a deeper meaning to this work. This work is the catalyst. What does this work take away?
That we are all beautiful as we come together. What is a reminder of this beauty?
All we need do is look at other parts of this city. Room 3. Within the third room, there is a man wearing a suit and tie, or is she a woman standing in front of a vase filled with flowers? The wall behind him is white. The floor is covered with snow. In the ground, I see a large rock and some white shoes. A black and white dog is standing on a skateboard. In the wall, there is a picture of a man who is wearing a hat.
Cathy Wilkes is an artist who shares these kinds of tender moments through her art. her art brings pain into what we sometimes thought was peace. In her personal experiences, she shares the critical pain of motherhood, and as an artist she gives life to the capacity for pain that is the gift of motherhood.
This is quite self-evident, the expressions and memories of children are real. All of us think and have dreams about our babies. Our babies are metaphors for a particular moment in time.
Having had my daughter, we can say with confidence that, it took no longer than a couple of seconds to know her. I gave birth, she was born, she was my very first experience of childbearing. This, of course, is utter nonsense. We know when we are pregnant because of the changes in the chemistry.
Room 4. Stepping into the fourth room, you feel like you are outside. Or it is probably a kitchen with a sink and a refrigerator. It could also be a living room filled with furniture and a fireplace. There is a pole with a blanket on it. Next to it, I see a lamp. Maybe it is a green tower with a bird on it. Or a vase with flowers. I see some glasses on a shelf, a white building and a flower. The sky is clear.
My statement is not a point of view on the situation I'm discussing, because it's undefined, it's something unknown. I'm not implying that we are looking at an unidentifiable figure, I'm saying that it's something unspoken, something blank, something in it, which will remain blank in the future. What I'm suggesting is that it doesn't even exist anymore. It was already there, but people never bothered to take it in, it didn't even have a name.
Room 5. Body and monumentality, reduction to make room for ideas, and madness, ignorance, despair, indifference, mere musicality, parade, skepticism, and the rest, are often the general reaction against a vital condition of one's own nature to which one has become intimate, dependent, a victim and a slave.
But that which is divine, this which is the object and realization of the highest one, the God, can make one's destiny into a life's adventure, and will thus bring about such spiritualism.
Room 6. At the last room, there are some pictures on the wall and a towel. The view of a mountain range with a mountain in the background.
Maybe, she is feeling drawn into a faraway place, a warm spring day with all the trees and flowers in full bloom. Maybe one of the tallest mountains you have ever seen. Somewhere else entirely.
Absence.